Hello everyone, my name is Nick Nazarene, and in this video we're going to discuss on the fundamental of programming. First of all, we're going to talk about variable. Variable is a name memory location in random access memory which is used to store data. In the program, before you assign a value or character into a variable, you have to declare it by using data type and followed by the variable name, like in this example. Next, we'll be talking about standard input and output. It is actually a way of communicating between a user and a program or computer. Output is information provided by the computer or program, and it is displayed by using printf function in the program. On the other hand, for a user to prompt an input, the user needs to use scanf function to supply information to the program or a computer. This is an example of using printf function. If you like to use printf function, you have to include standard input-output header before the main function. And on the right hand side, I would like to display hi there, and in the printf function I will have to write down or type hi there in between the double quotation mark. Same goes to scanf function. If you like to prompt an input from a user, you have to use scanf function, and beforehand it is a must to include standard input and output header before the main function. The input prompted by the user eventually will be stored into variable A. As you can see on the right hand side, this is how it will be displayed after the program executed. Next, we'll be talking about selection, and there are three types of it: if statement, nested if-else statement, and switch statement. On the right hand side is the flowchart of how selection works. If the condition is true, it will go down this line and execute statement 1. However, if the condition is not true, it will skip statement 1 and straight go down to the next line and execute the next statement. This is the syntax of writing if statement, if-else statement, and switch statement. Loop. There are three types of loop used. Consists of for loop, do-while loop, and while loop. Loop is basically used when the program requires repetition of particular function for a number of times, or even infinitely. This is the fundamental way of writing for loop, do-while loop, and while loop. Last but not least, we're going to talk about array. Array is basically a memory location which stores different values for a similar type of data. On the left hand side is an example of one-dimensional array. On this right hand side is an example of two-dimensional array. For one-dimensional array, to write or declare it in the first hand, you have to declare by using data type followed by the array name and the size of the array in a square bracket. For two-dimensional array, you have to declare it by using data type followed by array name and row size and column size in square brackets. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys understand the fundamental of programming.